Since quite a lot of people want to see this, here's the test of 5 active noise cancelling earbuds under €100 that actually somehow piqued my interest in one way or the other. And let's be real, earbuds are a subjective thing. Everything I'm going to say from now on is my sole opinion, and yours could be, well, different. So don't be mad if I don't like something on your favorite earbud or if something else. We are both right. The only thing different is me putting my opinions onto YouTube open for everyone to talk about. Oh, and what this also does not mean is that I've tried every earbud pair out there. The ones I've chosen in this list I either reviewed, used before, had something interesting that piqued my curiosity, or were just a pair someone suggested to me. Also, just to make sure all of them are not full on reviews, I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible and try to at least get the same sort of buds in the same price category, and all of them had to have ANC. The 5 buds on this list are the Nothing Ear ones, coming in at a retail price of €99. The One More omthing Airfree 2 buds retailing at €69. The LG Tone Free FN7 retailing at €99. The Edifier TWS NB2 retailing at €99. And at last but not least, the Earfun Air Pro ANC buds for €69. So without further ado, let's have a look at the first buds. And of course, yeah, the Nothing Ear ones are still 6 months after their release a controversial topic that is debated in the earbud community. Some say it's great, some say it's the worst thing ever. To me, they are, for the price tag of €99, a great set of buds to take with you on trips without worrying about making any kind of mistake. Especially now that Nothing removed most of the annoying bugs that I had when reviewing them. The sound quality coming from the 11.6-inch drivers is punching above its weight class, with a warm and full sound as well as a punchy bass which is greatly mixed into it to form a well-rounded sound overall. Another thing that makes them stand out is their weight, 4.5 grams, which makes you forget that you are actually wearing earbuds while wearing them. And for the final touches, the ANC is pretty okay as well. It filters out most of the annoying sounds in the low frequency ranges such as trains, cars, and so on. Overall, 6 months later, I would recommend them now without any hesitation. They've become a very well-rounded set of earbuds that I would recommend for €99 with ease to everyone who would like to get them. Another set of buds that could be called very small are the One More omthing Airfree 2 earbuds, which retail for €69. They have an even smaller profile than the Nothing Ear ones, weighing in at only 3.8 grams. But instead of losing them instantly, they sit very comfortable inside your ears and can be worn for a whole workday without having any troubles or ear pain afterwards. You're not noticing them. The battery life is also very impressive, coming in at around 5 hours and 25 hours with the case. They have a well-balanced ANC that eliminates most of the noises you hear in trains and while walking, even getting rid of some lower pitched voices. But what came as a surprise to me was the loudness coming from the small 7mm drivers built into these earbuds. They are getting very loud, for my liking actually too loud, but for people with a hearing disability this could be very interesting. The sound isn't very balanced, but tuned to people who are into pop and other popular genres. They sport a good amount of bass, but everything is a bit mushy when it comes to separation, for that size, but nothing spectacular. Interestingly enough, they feature all the things you would consider to be in high-end TWS earbuds, such as low latency game modes, infrared sensors, aptX support, as well as wireless charging. A great rounded package that loses a bit in sound quality, but makes up for it in features and price tag. LG, which is known for producing quite a broad range of products and therefore actually knowing what they are getting into, decided to get out of the smartphone market but into the earbud market roughly a year ago or so. The LG FN7 sports a typical STEM design that has been made popular by Apple, and is another one of those buds that try to stand out through a weird but somehow intriguing feature. I'm talking about the UV lamp integrated into the case that LG claims kills 99% of the bacteria on the earbuds while they are inserted. Since there is no way for me to test this, I give them a pass and just think of the light as a nice way to insert your buds when it's dark outside. Sporting a lot of touch functionality, the FN7 are coming in at 5.6 grams, which is still very lightweight. They can be worn without any kind of aches for their complete duration of the battery, which is 5 hours and 21 with the case. The sound being produced by its 6mm drivers is fine in my opinion. LG claims it is tuned by Meridian, which I've never heard of before, but I don't like the standard sound actually coming from them. It's lackluster and misses out on clarity as well as loudness. I feel like they are kept at a specific range. When you tweak the sound through their accompanied app, it gets better, but I still find it not pleasant enough to recommend it over most of the other earbuds on the list, especially when the ANC is, well, practically not even there. While using the train, I couldn't notice any difference between on and off. It did not filter out any of the stuff I would have loved it to be, well, filtering out. The Earfun Air Pro are another set of buds that claim to have it all for only 69 euros. They look very similar to the last buds on this list, sporting a triangular shaped stem design that includes a lot of touch functionality. The touch functions are so-so. It registered only 70% of my tries, especially when trying triple taps. It mostly recognized only double taps. They also include ANC, or at least promise to include ANC, but I could not hear a lot of difference between having it on and off. Earfun claims to reduce 30 decibel in volume, which is definitely not happening. Also claims 7 hours of continuous use with ANC and 9 without, which in real-term use was only 5 hours from 30 and 7 hours. Other than that, we have IPX5 water resistance, as well as an infrared ear detection sensor and quick charge over USB-C. Setting the features aside, the most important thing is what comes in and out of the buds, meaning mic quality and sound quality. It's not very good. They claim to create a very clear sound call quality, which in my test was nothing I could achieve. Same thing with the sound quality. They are sporting a 10mm composite driver, which sounds impressive in terms of size, but what they actually produce is quite lackluster. The sound profile is very thin, the highs are pushed to the front, the bass is virtually not existent. Even after tuning the buds through an EQ, compared to all the other buds on this list, they had the worst sound. Interestingly enough, inside the case, they claim to be tuned by Edifier, which is the company that created the last buds on this list. The Edifier TWS NB2 buds, which come in at 89 euros, 20 euros more than the Earfun Air Pro, and they are much better. They almost look identical, but the materials used on the buds feel more premium. The case is very nice and has a fake leather texture in it. The buds themselves are a tad smaller than the Earfun and also a bit heavier. The touch sensors on the buds reacted very precise. I had no problem using them. Almost everything is controlled with a double tap on the left earbud. The only thing that was really frustrating when changing the modes, your music pauses every time. It's really odd. The NB2 also include fast charging, give you an extra 2 hours of listening with 15 minutes of charging. That's not really impressive anymore, but at least it's included in sub 100 euro buds. They sport an impressive length of 7 hours with ANC on, which in my test actually came down to being relatively precise. You can get another 18 hours out of the case as well. Another feature that is, well, advertised to you as the holy grail in audio quality is the immersive panoramic surround sound effect. It's a 3D sound effect that is not only lackluster but very much just destroys the sound quality the NB2 actually possesses, so it's not worth the money. With a 10mm driver, they actually sound very neutral. The bass, mids and highs are all balanced well. There is enough clarity to distinguish different instruments without any problems. They sound much better than the Earfun and even better than the LG FN7 on this list. ANC wise, they are also much better than the Earfun and the FN7. They drown out most of the low tones such as trains and cars, or voices on the other hand isn't their thing at all. My conclusion on these 5 buds is the following. The Earfun Air Pro are the buds I wouldn't recommend to anyone out there. They not only lack in ANC, but most importantly in sound quality. Right after that, the LG FN7 are coming in, sporting an interesting feature with the UV light, but the buds themselves aren't that great when it comes to ANC and sound quality. They are fine, and if you are looking for AirPods Pro shaped variant, then I'm pretty sure there are better options out there. Third place, and therefore right in the middle of the pack, are the Edifier NB2s, which have a great battery life, good sound quality and some usable ANC. If you are looking for a stylish alternative with a triangular shaped stem that should still sound relatively good, then go for the Edifier buds. The ones that actually shocked me the most are the one more omthing Airfree 2 buds, coming in at 60 euros. 5-minute fast charging, IPX5 water resistance, good noise cancelling, and a very small profile that makes them very comfortable to wear, and also sporting very good sound quality that can get very loud without any distortion, makes them a viable pair of buds that I can actually recommend without any hesitation to anyone out there. 60 euros, well, these are great. And last, but well, definitely not least, and still my favorite buds under 100 euros, the Nothing Ear ones. With all the updates they created over the last 6 months, the ANC got better, the connection has become now steady, the battery life is fine, and the sound quality is very much to my liking. Listening to a broad range of different genres of them is really fun. They are very well balanced and still sport an impressive amount of depth and range when comparing them with the other 4 buds on the list. Oh, and they are gorgeous to look at. If you are looking for the best buds for 99 euros, then the Nothing Ear ones are still my recommendation. I'm looking forward to what the year 22 brings in terms of buds in all categories over and under 100 euros, 200 euros and even more. Thank you very much for watching. My name is LeechTM, off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.